little pauses to me, man, that shit sounds so incredible to me. I want to get back to the song. This shit is nasty.
I'm gonna start this back from
Nasty.
the beginning. Charismatic frontman can do a lot.
Yeah, boy.
Can do a lot for a band. They can make a band and kill a band.
Nasty though.
That
is
no
nasty.
wrong to me.
That is nasty.
The riffs and my man Peter Steele's voice.
Really, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, guys. So, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And it's never mind. Keep it going, George. just keep it going. Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there, man.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's up, guys? How you living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course, man. Yeah. So big shout out to the Gojira team, management, all that, friends of the channel.
Yes,
the
sir.
funny thing is, we didn't even know this song, Our Time Is Now, was coming out. I just happened to look on our the streaming platform that we use and saw that it was available. So we were like, wait, does Gojira have an album coming out or what? And then we looked into it and it looks like this song is off of the new NHL 23 EA Sports game. Yeah. So that it's on that soundtrack. So it looks like Gojira commented on the song. I wanted to read this this excerpt here from the article because I thought it was really cool. And this is quoted from Joe. And it says, "This song goes out to all the fighters out there sparking a light in a dark world." He added, "If you care about something meaningful to you and your community, if you are standing for a cause, if you show compassion and solidarity for the ones whose rights are taken away, if you're in a war defending your inherent rights or fighting against deforestation, or if you're standing for animal rights, human rights, you are the lightning bolt, the spark that will shape our world. Your time is now. Our time is now." Really thought that was powerful, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, I mean, we know what kind of cloth that Gojira's cut from, man, and just the causes that they stand for. So no surprise that this is sort of in line with that. So let's get into it, man.
Yeah, man.
Gojira, our time is now. I'm about Gojira.
That's not bad right now. What?
Drop it right there. Nice. Yeah, it bangs.
It does, man. And he's on that it.
That's it. It bangs.
I'm not a real big fan of video game songs. I'm really not. Historically, when I used to play video games, let me rephrase that because it's been years since I played video games. But when I used to play, I guess the last thing I can recall right now is that one game, Midnight Run. I don't know if you've ever played that. That was a video game for a car driving game, a race car game. And you can like pimp out the cars and shit like that. And they had real songs on that game. And I was like, man, that was super cool. You know, and I don't remember that being done prior to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm kind of showing my age here a little bit. That's an old ass game. But I thought that was super cool because they had like hip hop, they had rock, they had metal, they had a whole bunch of things, but real songs that that was on the video game. And I think that was kind of like a changing of the guards with that. And now we're doing this song by Gojira, Our Time Is Now. And I listened to this song and I'm like, man, this shit bangs. This is actually a good song that could be on an album. And that never used to be the case for me.
You always used to feel like artists would give them the bullshit for the video game. We're going to go
like
60%.
It's like an Empire song and shit.
Yeah. Seriously. Our Time Is Now, to me, could be applied to a video game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a song that can pump you up. Just time to win. Time to win the fucking Stanley Cup or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, it makes sense. But it bangs. It sounds like like to your point, Ryan, it sounds like a Gojira song that just happens to be for a video game. Let's keep it rocking.
That's classic Gojira. Right there. Classic.
Yeah, they can play, man. Haven't missed a beat. That's some fee-fi-fo fum giant music right there. I just pictured a giant stepping over.
That shit is crazy.
I was gonna say stepping on trees. Actually, no. That just bang, man. But this part right here, I want to point it out. When they get into this, and me and Ryan were just talking about this while the song was going. When they get into this sort of, I don't know what it is. It's the drop into when they start to fret with the riffs.
Yeah.
And then it gets in kind of into the chorus. It's like the pre-chorus part when they do the. It's like a fretting type of sound with the guitar. It's always powerful, but yet it's sort of the in between the sort of main riffs of the song.
Yep.
Let me play it real quick. They always do this, and I love this about them because it's just so nasty.
Right here.
They do that all the time.
That's what that's called. I like that.
The fretting
I can understand that.
Yeah, there you go. And I love the solo in between that part as well, towards the end. The part that I'm talking about, they had a solo that went off within that part that I thought was done very well, man. Just a straight up banger to me.
I enjoyed it too, man, and it didn't seem like it was out of character too, because we touched on it a little bit in the first pause that we stopped when we stopped the video the first time. I think when you listen to songs that are made for a specific purpose, like a movie or a video game or something like that, it does seem to be generic.
It does.
It sounds like there's a deviation from what that band or artist typically sounds like. And they were right in pocket. This sounds like this could have been on an album. And I said that at the beginning. I'm like, yeah, this could be on an album or whatever. It don't matter where you insert this wherever. This is what Gojira sounds like. So I think that this is a true representation of them, and I dig it, man. I thought it was dope.
Yeah, and it's also simple too. It's a relatively straightforward song for Gojira, in my opinion, that I think will translate well for a video game. So they did them, but they didn't make a song like with 18,000 transitions. It's got a to me an appropriate, relevant chorus to I think someone wanting to get in the mode of winning a game. Like Our Time is now, it's ready to go. But still, again, to your point, Ryan, they did their style. So I think that's dope. Few honorable mentions, man, while we're here. It's not necessarily for video games, but for songs that are made for projects, we'll say, like movies. I know Nickelback, Hero. Now it's not Nickelback, it's the dude, Chad Kroeger or whatever from Nickelback. He made that song Hero. I'm sorry. That's fire. It's Spider-Man. I'm sorry. I know Gojira.
There is a hero.
It's fire.
That's it. He get fired.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Let's acknowledge that. He killed that. Seal, Kiss from a Rose.
Oh, yeah.
For the Batman, I think Batman Forever. Seal, Kiss from a Rose.
And that was a great song.
Excellent song. You know what I'm saying? And then the whole Boomerang soundtrack. I know y'all don't really know too much.
Yeah, Boomerang. Don't
the whole Boomerang soundtrack for the Boomerang movie. I think, Ryan, what do you like that I think it was from the Transformers. What was the song?
Oh, yeah. The Linkin Park cut, right?
Oh.
That what was that?
What I've Done.
What I've Done. Yeah.
What I've done. So those are just a few.
Yeah, I love that song. But anyway, go ahead.
Just a few honorable mentions, man, for bands that I feel like pulled off a really good song for a project that wasn't involving their album. It was for something else, like a movie or a game or something like that. So I feel like Gojira's in that club now. You know what I mean? They have now made a song that will be on the NHL game, but still can be banged. It doesn't come off generic and corny. Doesn't come off like the NHL directed them on how to make the song. They just made a song that's just Gojira-like.
And NHL better be thankful, man. I don't know what else is on that soundtrack.
Look at now. That's a lot.
You are? Okay.
They got some big dogs, though. They got Muse on here. They got Coheed and Cambria. Looks like Ghost is on here.
All right.
Korn, Shinedown. They got some big dogs on here, man. So yeah, I guess maybe we'll check that out. Give us some suggestions if this soundtrack or this game soundtrack is hot. Let us know, man. We'd be happy to get some stuff done off of this. Let us know kind of how it's turning out.
Yeah, man.
Big shout out to Gojira, the team, the management. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody that no one requested this. We just happened to run into it. But shout out to everybody that watched this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel. The link for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan. Las Vegas.
We out.